Top of the morning. Top of the morning, top of the top. In the great state of Missouri. Here we are, party people. Good. It's good sun out here. It's a good look. Oh. Got some news, hip hop news. Some things to talk about, man. The effect. Yo, what's poppin'? You have the effect, right? There's a lot going on right now. You know, we got the 6ix9ine situation. You got Kodak Black locked up. You got the young boy, Juice WRLD. He owed, you know what I'm saying? He had a situation where he passed away. Is hip hop exploiting the young boys, man? Yeah, what's poppino? Is hip hop exploiting the young boys? Is that like something that's real that's going on? But let's get to the top. You know what I'm saying? Positive energy, you know, it's good sun. It's like 35 degrees where I'm at. It was snowing. Give you a look at what's going on around here. The landscape. It's positive energy, you know what I'm saying? I guess this week, it might even be today, they're doing the proceedings to impeach. They're working on the proceedings to impeach Donald Trump. That's going to cause some type of chaos here in the Midwest. So you got to pay attention to definitely what's going on with this politics in the media, because things are about to start going crazy and haywire. I believe Bloomberg is one person that's running for president, and you know Giuliani, he's just gonna do a lot of dirt on people. Shout out to Giuliani, allegedly. But it's gonna end dirty. You know what I'm saying? Definitely shout out to the chat. Everybody that's in the chat. We in the building, man. We definitely in the building. Hit that like button. Let's get some wolves in the building. The wolves is up. Let's wake some wolves up. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, 6ix9ine, I guess, gets sentenced today. Is he gonna? His first tweet can probably do like 10 million views. It's the first tweet. His music is gonna sell continuously. It is. Hell yeah. Everything costs. It costs to be the boss. You know what I'm saying? It was Papino, Jacob Johnson was Papino. Peace and love to everybody, man. Peace and love and good energy, man. You know what I'm saying? This is what the love is about. Love. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Keep out the can, man. The can don't have a conscience. The can has destroyed generations of family. You know what I'm saying? The can has destroyed the way some of us may think sometimes. So, you know, as real as we try to make, you know, the can sound, it's not reality. But the can, it's about the can, not, you know what I'm saying? But the can, when you live in the can, it becomes your way of life. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times that's what people talk about. Most of the experiences they had in their lifetime. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got dudes that been going to jail all their life, man. From DFY to, you know, 4 building to graduating to adults to New York State prison. And, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, jail is like a homeless shelter. You know what I'm saying? You got some dudes that go to jail just because of that purpose. Not just old people. You know what I'm saying? What's good? SK5 was popping. You know what I'm saying? And this is why I think that and this is why I truly believe that we need to you know what I'm saying? You already know that hurt to that hat, you know what I'm saying? The hat to that hurt, you know what I'm saying? See? It's all about love, man. We say good morning to each other, you know what I'm saying? It's okay to say good morning. It's okay not to, you know, be any other way, man. You know what I'm saying? We here as a people, man. This is my take on the 6ix9ine situation. You have to be too involved with that to figure out what's right and what's wrong. You know what I'm saying? He put in a situation, he got caught up. They violated him at all costs. New guy on the block, it happens. Violated at all costs. They gave him an out. They gave him the only way out of 50 years was, boom. You know what I'm saying? This supersedes that. And that's what he told. And do I think the record label played behind that? All day. Why wouldn't the record label be behind that? He's a bag. Listen, man. Let's think about yourself. You get out of here, we got you. Because you're worth millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? Is that changing the narrative of the streets? Yo, Mike heard, yeah, what's Papino? Does it change anything? Yeah, because the record labels, they don't care, man. So to them is only the 1% cares about who's snitching and who ain't snitching. Only the 1%. Nobody else really cares. So when it comes to that nobody cares, it boils down to, and I'm saying this is actual factual. It boils down to well, we got the 1% that hate him, but there's 99% that don't hate him. The only way to shut 6ix9ine down, I guess, is radio, but you don't need radio nowadays because of Spotify and Tidal and Apple Music. So nowadays you don't even need, commercial radio or college radio. You just right nowadays most people just use these streaming services, which is like a win, a come up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna honestly say that in this time, in this great time of information, we need to be on board with the information. You know what I'm saying? The labels don't care. It's all about selling records. Think about this. No matter how much foolishness that Kodak Black was doing, the labels still stood behind him, man. Because he equaled the bag. They only cared about their bottom line. Even if it sends him to jail for the next 10 years, they only cared about their bottom line. Now, don't get it twisted. As crazy as this might sound for some of you hip-hop heads, Kodak Black actually has a music catalog that the labels can still eat off of. He's a cash cow. Streaming-wise, Kodak Black is money. So even with him sitting in jail, he's still getting those streams. It's not like before when commercial radio controlled the industry. You know what I'm saying? So now, if you don't get no record player spins, it's over. Compared to now, streaming. You see what they said? 6ix9ine sitting in jail, got 1 billion streams. Sitting in the penitentiary. So the streaming services have taken over the music industry. Where you don't want, now you see it? If 6ix9ine can sit in the penitentiary for a year and make 1 million streams, he could do 2 million streams sitting on a deserted island, getting free money without doing shows. Because streaming is the new thing of the world. So now, you know what I'm saying? So this is what streaming is doing in hip-hop now. So a lot of you guys that really want to get into the rap stuff, pay attention to the streaming services. You know what I'm saying? Because listen, that Kodak Black, he's going to do possibly the next 10 years in jail. And by the time he get out of jail, he's going to come out to probably over 1 trillion streams. We're not talking about just YouTube. We're talking about the streaming services, Spotify, Tidal, and all these other major platforms. So is hip-hop benefiting, like Juice WRLD? They're, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. Exactly. Nowadays, you can't make music on the inside, legally, without having to go on the phone and make phone calls. That's the way he had no, they ain't the feds, though. Might be a little different, but he can still pull it off, you know what I'm saying? This is what's going on, man. This is what's going on in hip-hop. That's just like Juice WRLD. They're going to get 1 billion streams off of them. They're still getting close, I think 1 billion streams off of the the guy who passed away. You know what I'm saying? The one who they tried to rob the car and they killed him. They killed him. The guy in Florida, he got over 1 billion streams. You know what I'm saying? So the streaming services work. So these artists, so these labels, yeah, boom, there it is, big door monster. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. East 132nd. That's a fact. These guys went crazy. They went bananas. It was a whole other thing. So think about this. So with 6ix9ine, he could actually physically sit and witness protection, put a song out, put it on Spotify. It's guaranteed first week. I say if 6ix9ine put an album out right now, not single. Let's say right now he get out of jail. He get out right now, he goes live on IG. Yo, I'm back. Boom. He's going to shut the internet down. Yeah, 2 mil first week. And he can say anything. It ain't got to be nothing that's hardcore. It ain't got to be nothing that's softcore. It could be something. It could be music that he made already. It could be music that he's have in the vault already. One thing I'm going to say about his team, I don't know about him, his team, but he owns a lot of his music. Not only, but he has a control of a lot of content that he had before he got snatched up. So I know the last time we seen, he was in the studio with Scott Storch and all of. We don't know how many tracks he did with Scott. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how many tracks he did with this producer, Kanye West, Music West, and Columbia. Like, sometimes these dudes just don't do one song. They might do 4 tracks, but this might be the best one. So out of 4 tracks, that's the winner. So you know what I'm saying? You gotta keep in mind that this kid is a, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Feed the kids, that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? You'd be surprised, man, where he has a lot of music probably in that vote, and this is pushing that music out and pushing that agenda out and pushing that flow out. And I think it's great for him. It's great, it's great for him. That's why that played a whole part to his cooperating. See, what happened is they really didn't want him, so they gave him his outs. It's the same thing with multiple people that tell on people. That's because they really don't want them, and that's their way out. They go to them and go, listen, it's either you or him, but listen, we really don't even want you. We want him. We just need you to tell the story about him, and that's what happened. Yeah, I told you what this is because now the hip hop. Yeah, definitely changed, but he can't push no trade no more now. Don't nowhere. I'm saying exactly. He definitely can't, and I think, but it's funny because most of his music got all that in it. So now he has to do a whole lot of editing. You know what I'm saying? Who knows what they got to do? But now he has to take a lot of that out. Now this is the whole thing I want to see. Now this is where the game gets political. This is where the game gets political, party people. Who's going to put the integrity, principles, morals, and standards to the side to go, us as a bunch of bloods, we're willing to accept him back for the bag? Because it would have to be a group effort. Even 105.1 basically saying, listen, man, we're not, exactly. You know what I'm saying? We're not trying to interview him because he told all his friends, and it'd be like, it's in a bad message out. That's what 105.1 was basically saying. So, the only way to accept him back is somebody has to accept him. Who's going to accept him back? Now, don't get it twisted. Being part of gang is part of his whole ploy. So, to his 80% of his fan base, they want to see him run around with a red flag on his head and jumping around. Yeah, Vlad definitely can accept it. They want to see him do backflips. They want to see him spin on his head, you know what I'm saying? With a red flag on. Because that's the image that people know him for. And some people don't care about that, him telling you. You want to see that. And that's where things may get a little political. Because you're gonna have some guys that's gonna go, well, listen, he's not gang, he's an artist, but this is a part of him being an artist. Is you know what I'm saying? What's Bobino? What's going on, Marley? Yeah, it was Saturday. You should call in on Saturday. I got a show Saturday live at the studio, man. I told you I'm just upgrading the network. I'm upgrading the channel. That's the studio I'll be in on Saturday. I was there yesterday. I was practicing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here for the people, man. I'm just here to give people good quality. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said something to me last night, man, and it's deep. Let's stop glorifying famous jail individuals, and let's start glorifying the ones that actually made it out the pen and made something so positive. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because we're the real people. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy a comedian. I love it. I enjoy a good laugh. Watch battle rap? Nah, not too much. But yeah, but don't get caught up in the battle rap thing because you know it's a good genre, though. You know what I'm saying? That battle rap thing is dope. It never really caught my attention. You know what I'm saying? I seen some battle raps, but like I seen K Shine, he get busy. Shout out to K Shine. Murder Mook, he get busy. And Casa actually get busy with it. I've seen like the Smack DVDs when they was on it, going crazy. J Mills, like you know what I'm saying. I like the battle rap. I believe it's good for hip hop because that's really hip hop. That's how hip hop progressed in the streets. Was battle rap. It wasn't really the radio. It was me going to your projects and me battling you. That was battle rap back in the days. We talk about early hip hop. Like if I was nice and rapping. Yeah. Yeah, you know what's so funny? You know what's so funny, Sims? That's all I'm looking for. I want to see who's gonna put their principles and integrity to the side to go. Listen, he's a bag, and because what happens is people start finding reasons why they hate the people he was around. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully that doesn't happen. But somebody's gonna sell their soul if they see that this guy's making 30s and 40s of millions of dollars, and his first 2 years of music is basically talking some New York blood shit. So I'm gonna say this play out. Even he might have to pay Punk because listen, they gonna want him to do shows somewhere. Remember, he got beef all over the fucking. He has beef all over the whole country, not just Yes. That's what I'm trying to tell you, Quinn. Let's see who's gonna sell him, who gonna put everything to the side to go and do music with him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, battle rap is dope, man. Like, I mean, I've seen it. I just really never got into it. I know my man in Albany, New York, he had something called the House of Casualties, and they was rocking with some great battle rap. T-Rex, he was nice. But talking about hip hop, battle rap is what really like battle rap helped hip hop because local rappers would battle each other at parties, house parties. Um, we would, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it definitely helped hip hop, bro. It definitely helped hip hop, bro. Yeah, your Domo was popping. It helps hip hop 100% because other than radio hip hop, we would battle in schools. Like I go to your projects, my project. You had the king in the neighborhoods where this guy battled that guy battled that guy. So hip hop was definitely on another level. You know what I'm saying? It kept it alive, yes sir. It definitely kept it alive, man. Cause you had great rappers that never got a record deal, but was great battle rappers. Like had this guy in Queens named Mikey D. He was nice from Lawrenson, nice. He used to rap with the likes of LL Cool J and all that. You know what I'm saying? You had some guy named Supernatural. I remember when they was doing in the village before, they really put together Walker's Records. They used to have this battle rap thing they used to do in the village. The Source used to cover it, but it was in the village in New York City. And they used to have Craig G. Like I never knew that Craig G was a nice battle rapper. And he was a part of that battle rap circuit. So got him, you know what I'm saying? Definitely. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Definitely shout out to you, Nate. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, you know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. They had this thing that they do in the village, and they should show it in the source. But actually, that movement created the Raucous Records movement, which was you know, Mos Def, Tariq Kweli, that whole genre at that time. You know what I'm saying? Black Star, yeah, that whole. But a lot of that movement was rocking in the village. They were doing that open mic freestyle stuff. So that was the backpack hip hop era. That's what you would call backpack. Like I never knew that 2 years later that Craig G wrote the verse to the 5 Mile freestyle. Who'd have thought that? Oh, 8 Mile, I mean, it's my bad. 8 Mile freestyle for Eminem. You know what I'm saying? J.L. Smith was popping. You know what I'm saying? Battle rap is always good for hip hop, but a lot of times the labels don't want that. They don't want nobody making a song. Listen, this is funny about the record labels, right? They'll pay for a song and put it out there of me dissing you, but they wouldn't put a song out with me and you going back and forth battle rapping each other. But they'll definitely push an agenda of me dissing you over the radio. It's crazy, man. This is what the labels want, you know what I'm saying? This is the energy and the type of time that the labels are on, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to the Midwest, shout out to Brooklyn, Queens, you know what I'm saying, the Boogie Down Bronx, you know what I'm saying? You know? The reason why, you know what I'm saying, I'm doing these morning joints, give it some flavor, you know what I'm saying? Some seasoning, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot going on, man. There's been a lot. Look at Juice WRLD, man. That's crazy, man. The story don't make no sense. He got like 70 pounds of weed. There's some guns on the plane. You're going in the airport. That's already a federal crime. You popping these perks was not gonna do nothing. Was not gonna save you from the 20 years you're still gonna get for this stuff that's on the plane. So dude just gotta be bugging out, man. Dude was just high. He just did too much, man. He was just high. He was partying, man. This is what happens. You got dudes at this party, rest in peace. But when you hear other people tell the story, it just has to make sense. He couldn't swallow 70 pounds of weed. He couldn't swallow those guns in the airplane. So why would he pop the pills like that? You know what I'm saying? And what I think it was, he was just high, man. Some dudes just get high. Bro. I seen some dudes put 8 perks in lean, a Jolly Rancher, swung it together, blew that down, tore that down, and then popped a Molly. That's suicide to me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That'd be suicide, bro. You know what I'm saying? That just be suicide. Some dudes just get high like that, bro. Some dudes pop pills. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If he took more than 10, he was high as a kite. He was high as a kite if he took 10. If he took more than 5, he killed himself. You know what I'm saying? He do what he doing, man. Wow, 5. I'm telling you, man, that pill addiction is crazy, man. It's crazy. Mind you gotta keep in mind, man, when they're doing these drugs, they're not getting the proper rest. No matter how much money he had, he's touring, he's not sleeping right, he's not eating right, then he's running around the stage performing. After a while, your body begins to react different. After a while, your body, you know what I'm saying? Your body, you know what I'm saying? You see the milligrams, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, your body. It's just like when Lil Wayne caught a seizure. No sleep, touring, partying, up all night. You gotta keep in mind, these guys, you know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. I'm telling you, I see that. I see the dude pull up. He had a thing of lean, then he mixed it with the pills. Then he mixed it with this. I said, and he's sipping this shit. Then he told my man, I need a Molly so I can stay up. They called this some type of name, shizzle, where your body shaking, all this other crazy. I'm like, Crazy. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You gotta eat, take care of yourself, man. And that's what any drug you do, man. Even with weed. If you can smoke weed all day, but if you're not eating, your body's gonna have a reaction. It's even like somebody who smoked cocaine. If somebody smoked cocaine for 8 days and don't eat right, they fall out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. And all this is part of the new hip hop now. Everything that we're mentioning is part of the hip hop right now. The Xanax bars, the pills, the perks, the mollies. What happened to the oxys? Nobody ever talking about oxys. Oxys, I guess, oxys and ease is things of the past. And then we can't forget the fentanyl, because now they're fooling the young boys with the Xanax, with the fentanyl pills. The fentanyl pills is knocking them off. You know what I'm saying? All this is what corporate America is pushing. Yeah? Curtis Blows was doing dope also? Curtis Blow was doing dope also? I never knew that. I knew he was sniffing coke and smoking crack and all that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. That was their thing. That was that ever for that. You know what I'm saying? That was the ever for that. Like, remember, most of those dudes were stick-up kids and, you know what I'm saying, living the time boosters and, robbers. So, they had their addiction, man. That was, because when in their generation, sniffing cocaine and smoking cocaine was considered being cool. So it wasn't considered doing, and actually, people always, even in the crack era, people sniffing coke was still considered cool. You just couldn't smoke crack. It's crazy, like, yo, you can sniff all the coke you want, but as soon as you smoke as soon as you hit the stem, yo, he a fiend, man. I'm telling you, man, he a fiend. It's crazy, man. Um, it's crazy how we pick and choose and characterize things in a certain place and a certain level because of that. You know what I'm saying? Um, but what I do remember is that where hip hop is at now, yeah, definitely alcohol is a savage joke. You don't take care of yourself with alcohol, that's cirrhosis with a liquor ain't no joke, man. You see Black Rob, man. You see how Black Rob looking, man. He had to take dialysis and all that, man. Um, what's the rapper name? Five Dog, rest in peace. Dialysis. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that is just drinking and partying, and then you drinking, and sometimes you don't even realize you have an alcohol problem. You just drink every day, and boom, you start having body. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because there's things that we don't focus on in the black community. We don't focus on diabetes. We don't focus on things that shit happens. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a fact. That's a fact. It's crazy. We should characterize like, yeah, you sniff coke, you alright. But you smoke crack, yo, you a fiend. You the worst of the worst. You know what I'm saying? You do anything to smoke crack. Yeah, he still question my man. He get money. He the money nigga. You know what I'm saying? He get into the bag. He important. Tell you, man. It's funny how you know what I'm saying? It's funny how we put things in certain contexts, right? But you need coke to make crack. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy, man. Drink water. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're right. Jazz is all that's true, man. When you watch like the old jazz musicians, a lot of them was on heroin. What? A lot of them was on heroin. It's like drugs go with the music. You notice that? The disco was coke. When you mention disco music, you mention cocaine. Crazy. Coke and disco's in the same category. You know what I'm saying? And that era, when you watch the era, the Warriors, remember the movie The Warriors? That era, that generation of what they showed was gang life. You know what I'm saying? That's right. Dark, Don Dada. Party people in the place, the big, peace. Top to top, man. Yeah, ODB had a couple of rest in peace. I'm saying? Rest in peace to, ODB, man. ODB old school, man. He came from the generation of booze and, what I'm saying, smoking angel dust and zoo bang and, the coke with the water. They was doing, when crack first hit, these guys was experimenting on, rest in peace, Papa Wu. They was just experimenting, man. They had some shit they called zoo bang. What the fuck was zoo bang? Zoo bang is coke mixed with, angel dust, weed mixed with dust, that water shit, so niggas was high as a kite, you know what I'm saying? It was crazy, man. That's in peace, Papa Wu, yeah. It's a different type of time, man. Like when crack first hit, it was coming off the disco era. So it was disco era, b-boy era, but it was still considered like a party drug. Like for dudes to smoke bass was like that, you was still cool. Like people started really calling people deeply, you a crackhead. I would say for me, yeah, words like beat me up Scotty was a slogan. Damn. On 8 through 84, when you saw what he, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hell yeah, like 8 through 84 is when it was like, damn, you really was like, he's a, like, it was, this is when dudes are smoking crack at some of these clubs. And, around 86, 85, we started really calling them fiends. Like, that's a fiend right there, man. It was crazy. Yeah, Father Wu, man, he's the God, man. Yeah, Father Wu, man, when I watched the Wu-Tang documentary, and this pertains to the crack of it, man, those guys was doing their thing. This is what I got out of the documentary. You had different styles. There was a lot of rappers. Now, before any of them, the only two that had record deals was Wanda Weaver was popping. Um, the only one that had a record deal was, see, what's his name? Now, what you think a big deal? Especially when I'm going on Showtime. He was there, Steve Lobo was there. Everybody that was involved with that Wu-Tang project or just hip hop was there. Even Nas was there. Let me tell you why, the funny part. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? Papa Wu, you know what I'm saying? So, they came from a long way, man. I was watching it, man. And it was like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He definitely was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the Wu Tang was like, when I watched the documentary, it was so real because it was like, they all just wanted to get on, man. And they believed in the dream because the RZA had a deal and the Jizza had a deal, so they knew it could happen. And they was trying. That's why, what I got, they had so many different styles because they was trying to get one style to hit. That they had like the full Snickum style. They had this style, they had that style. And Steve Rifkin gave them a chance, man. And the funny part is, this is what I got about Nas. They had Nas there. They said because of Nas inspired the biggest hit. And what they said was basically how Nas did Life's a Bitch, Then You Die. Remember he had that song, Life's a Bitch, Then You Die. So when they did Cream, the whole logic of Cream was to be a song like that, like Life's a Bitch. But there wasn't a chorus on it. It was just Raekwon, Inspector Deck, they was rapping. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. They had to, yeah. Loud records was popping back then. And then Method Man said that his boy wrote it from jail and wrote an acumen, cashews, everything around me, cream when I get home. So I guess he went in the studio. It was like, because Meth, they said, was a guy that did a lot of choruses. So he was like, yo, I got a chorus for that song. And what's that? Cashews, everything around me, cream, get the money, Dollar bill, y'all, and that song took off. That was like that was one of their first major hits. And what RZA said he promised them was, if you take this deal with me, y'all can sign with any record label y'all want. Now, most of it even get, like Raekwon said, he didn't even get paid for the first album. He just did it out of pure, I want to get on. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And that shit worked. That shit went, woof. Queen popped. Then we seen them perform at City Hall. First album. And then the rest is history. You know what I'm saying? Well, the rest is history. You know what I'm saying? I would actually say that when you're looking back at the success of the Wu-Tang Clan, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And you know, because you got to think about it, as the further the Wu-Tang was growing in hip hop. I don't front, the Wu-Tang had their own clientele. They always had their own clientele. This is one thing I can honestly say about the Wu. They always had their own clientele. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it was great, man, to see the Wu-Tang first album, the Method Man pop. That worked. I was on Rikers Island for that one. You know what I'm saying? I was definitely on the island for that one. Then Raekwon popped out the tape. Then the rest is history. You know, Ghostface. I don't front, the Purple Tape's a classic. Shout out to everybody on the Purple Tape, you know what I'm saying? 9596 Streets was different, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the whole East Harlem. Tunnel was crazy, the blocks was crazy. $1 million blocks, you know what I'm saying? If you was outside, you was outside, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of dudes gotta be happy and grateful they still here alive and they free and not in jail, you know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. Yeah, probably did. He probably did say that, because, you know, things changed, man. It wasn't, because at one point, I guess it was, I know Hot 97, you know what I'm saying? That's you know what I'm saying? They wasn't showing that love, you know what I'm saying? That you know, they was showing that love, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It wasn't showing that love, man. And I think now that we're in 2000, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just growing up in that generation and being free on the streets. I got to see a lot of things. Like I know it was hard for when, was it U-God? I think his son, one of his kids got shot. That was in the paper. That was crazy, man. I remember like songs that really like you know what I'm saying, like how could you be so simple? That was a song that's true. Like you know what I'm saying. A lot of dudes want to go back to the projects. Um, I remember when they had the joint. I would love to interview Raekwon though. That's one interview I would love to have. I would love to. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. I would love to interview the Ray. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, all this gang culture was going on. It just wasn't going on heavy in the streets of New York. The gang culture thing was not heavy in New York. In the streets, in jail, it was crazy. Depending on where you was at, though, but it was definitely man. But it wasn't heavy. So this is why, you know, you have to keep. We have to be smart, man. Things change, paperwork change. This is how the game goes. Um, you just gotta be. You have to go with the times, man. You just have to go with the times. And sometimes, you know what I'm saying, it's going with the times. You realize, you know what I'm saying, right and wrong, common sense, logic, knowledge born understanding. Dig what I'm saying? Um, I was in those lobbies, man. See, one thing about real life time is that when you're in those lobbies, the lobbies never forget who you are. You see what I'm saying? Because you're actually physically there. The streets is different. I was in the streets during those times, man. I remember listening to Wu-Tang Clan on Stretch and Barbados. You know what I'm saying? When they was up there looking for a record deal. I remember listening to Lords of the Underground on Stretch and Barbados before they blew up. I remember the whole Fool Snickum generation in hip hop when Shaquille O'Neal was rapping with the Fool Snickums. I remember that. That was a different era in hip hop. That was a different era. Like Ziggy, that group Ziggy. Some of them are from East Harlem. My man that was in the video with Ziggy that was dancing with the dreads, that's my man. That's Peoples. If you look at some of my pictures, you see me within the picture. That's my guy. You know what I'm saying? He know Puff and all of them. He used to dance at that power place. That club they had downtown, he was in there dancing. Hell yeah. Marley Marl, exactly. Pete Rock, C.O. Smooth. They first that I'm the Creator was dope. Because nobody really experienced watching a producer and a DJ rap and make the beat and rap on the same record. He ain't the only one that did, but one of the first ones. Definitely shout out to Pete Rock, C.O. Smooth. I'm the Creator. That was a club joint. Then Reminisce Over You just took off. Doof. I'm a creator. This is that era. See, this is the era. This is ever in hip hop, right? This is when Uptown Comedy Club was popular. That's the first time I ever seen Tracy Morgan. Uptown Comedy Club. I'm gonna post a picture later when my cousin booked Tracy Morgan in the beginning of his career, in his humbling beginnings. It was him and a couple other guys. I'm gonna post that picture today on my IG. Because my cousin was a major. You know what I'm saying? Yes, exactly. I'm going to post that picture today. My cousin was a major promoter in Albany at one point in time, and he was bringing them guys up. That's what they was doing, Uptown Comedy Club. This is way before Def Jam, Comedy Jam, and all the other stuff, you know what I'm saying? I'm bringing you to an era to the culture. This is what I was around. Sorry I was in the street. You know what I'm saying? I just happened to be in the streets. Somebody post my IG, ZekeBlack99, ZekeBlack Feed the Wolves, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to post a picture this afternoon with Flex and Tracy Morgan and them and their humbling beginnings. Even Uncle Bernie, what's the guy? The guy Charlie Mack, the one that died in the van with Tracy Morgan, I know him also. You know what I'm saying? Yes. I knew him too. Uncle something Mac. I'm gonna post a picture of him too. Because my cousin would book them. A.G. White from East New York. If you're from East New York, a comedian A.G. White, he from the East. He drove me home a couple of times. My cousin would book him, A.G. White. There's nothing wrong with that. You're getting some history. This is the 90s. I'm giving you 90s right now. I wasn't in jail. I didn't have 20 years. I didn't have 15 years. I had time to enjoy some of this, you know what I'm saying? And it happened to be that my cousin was a big party promoter. I got a chance to be around it, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, I remember that in Albany, New York. Hype Entertainment, you know what I'm saying? It was big. Think about this. Who'd have thought watching this guy performing in front of a bunch of college students at SUNY Albany, who would have thought 20 years later this guy's worth millions of dollars? My cousin paid him, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna post that picture later, you know what I'm saying? I remember when K Solo was hot and he pulled up to Albany. K Solo, the rapper, K Solo. He rapped when he was hot, Spellbound, you know what I'm saying? My cousin had the VIP tickets because he was on the radio party promoter, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we talking about the time party people, where we at, party people, we in the chat, shout out to the chat, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy, so what I'm trying to tell you is you don't have to talk about everything have to be bad in you know what I'm saying? Exactly. He was killing them. Mom's in my business. All that was blowing up. You know what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? It's a time in hip-hop. I was around all this. You know what I'm saying? Because my cousin was the party promoter. So when your cousin's promoting parties, you're with these guys. You're around these guys. He's booked Tracy Morgan numerous times before Def Comedy Jam, and the rest is history. Yeah. That was the guy that picked with DMX. Or the mother, man. I remember when my man Clayton, Guppy, yeah, Cleveland, Ohio, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I remember when what's his name, man? Um, the first time my cousin used to book salute. My cousin used to book like Jazzy Joyce. Jazzy Joyce was just interviewed on Queen's Flip. My cousin used to bring her up to do parties. The first time I ever met Remy Ma, she came to Albany with DJ Lady K. She was just chilling with her, you know what I'm saying? She was just chilling. She was just chilling with her. The first time I seen Remy, this is when Remy was on the remix to this is when Remy Ma was on the remix to that MOP joint, Annie Up. She was with, you know what I'm saying? They was pushing her. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right, copy, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? And that shit was on the pop. Definitely shout out to Cleveland, Ohio. You know what I'm saying? That was dope. You know what I'm saying? I met Remy Ma because my cousin was throwing parties, Lazy K. I mean, people don't even hear about it too much, but DJ Lazy K. Um, yeah, we was in the building, party people. You know what I'm saying? I was in the mix of all of that because I was in the street. You know what I'm saying? Um, now taking it back to the storyline, I seen a lot of people humbling beginnings. She get busy, Lazy K. Yes, sir. Um, Coco Chanel, she get busy. My cousin booked her numerous times. I met Just. Remember the guy DJ Just? I was on Queens Flip. I met him because my cousin was doing something with his father, and they was pushing him. And that's the first time I learned that Just uncle is Ed Lover. That's his family. Shout out to Queens. You know what I'm saying? He had the Neek and Just. He had a record deal with Biv 10. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's when my cousin was involved with that part of his career. They was trying to, book him for shows and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't lying. His father's laid back. Like his father's really laid back. You know what I'm saying? Word. His father's very laid back. You know what I'm saying? Um, they shout out to Queens, man. Hollis, Queens, and all that. Cambria Heights, North Side. Boom. You know what I'm saying? See, I met him when he was a little kid, him and Neek and Just. So I've been around the stars because of my cousin. Because my cousin, that's what he did. He promoted parties. He do what he do. Like, my cousin was on the last Bad Boy reunion tour with Black Rob, managing him on the reunion tour, him and my man D. Him and D was co-managing Black Rob. D from Harlem. Shout out to Jefferson Project. You know what I'm saying? So there's a couple of shows I went to where I was actually around Black Rob. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell you, man, like just being around people, man. See, you know what I'm saying? G-Dub got like 10 more to go. But it's just being around people, man. Your Flat Mike was Papino. It's just about being around people, man. It's about being around people and just having fun, you know what I'm saying? Well, he had 15 in life, but you know what I'm saying? I don't know how long he been down, but most, you know what I'm saying? I'm just figuring the speech, but he had 15 in life. I don't know how long he been down, but I'm pretty sure he got a while to go. Yeah. Your County King, more or less, was popping. You see what I'm saying? Different time, man. Um, like I said, that's when the music really affected us. Like, I remember when he made Incarcerated Scarface, that affected us, you know what I'm saying? Um, See, back then you couldn't tell him be in hip hop. You couldn't tell him be on the block. But now the rules didn't change. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The rules, the block didn't change. So now, like I said, we don't know what's going on. We can't pick and choose. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, McGrubb was popping. I remember that McGrubb. McGrubb was supposed to be the new one. I remember when Heavy D was running Uptown Records. They was pushing McGrubb heavy. I remember that. And Lil Sean, they was pushing him heavy too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Um, Little Sean, Have, And Monifa. Monifa from Jeff, East Harlem in the building. Monifa. She had that song, I Miss You. Shout out to Monifa, you know what I'm saying? Y'all from the hood, man, East Harlem, man. I remember that, man. Yeah. Yeah. That was the new wave of Uptown Records, you know what I'm saying? When Heavy D had it, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Definitely in the building, man. Definitely in the building, man. We're here for the information. We're here for the resources. We're here for the win, right? All positive energy, hip hop down to the gristle. Don't say shout out to Philly. So, we got so much going on. We got the Trump stuff going on. We got we got to pay attention to these politics. They want to impeach him. You know what I'm saying? Um, we know you know what I'm saying. So pay attention to politics in your local areas because you're gonna have some whack jobs if we get impeached and do some wacko stuff. So just be on point. Something happened with some girl. You know what I'm saying? Mo. That didn't sound familiar. You know what I'm saying? Um, I'm saying? Talked about, yeah, that was crazy, man. Somebody snatched shorty, like, that's crazy, man. That goes to show you what culture and what world we are. We have to be careful. We have to be safe. We gotta want the best for ourselves. Safety first, man. Protect the kids, man. Wackos out here, man. Yeah, Trump is just Trump, man. Trump is just, Trump is just Trump. Just pay attention to the politics that's coming behind that. You know what I'm saying? You know, you know, sometimes when all fails, the only thing they got left is to impeach him. No doubt they should say they don't have a candidate that can unseat him for the next election. So the only way to get rid of him, no matter how, because what happens is even discrediting somebody nowadays is watered down. So no matter how much they discredit him, he still sits on that. He still sits where he sits at. So the only way to get rid of him is the people are still going to vote for him. The delegates are still going to vote for him. So to get him out of here, we gotta get him out of here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna lie to you though. You know what I'm saying? It's it's educational. Exactly. Because people at the end of the day, he's entertainment, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Jumping the ball. That's deep. Yo, no. Yo, Chris is ill. He said they jumping the ball. It's not even there. What they got to realize is it's just not Mexicans coming across that border, man. And people from Central America. You got people from other countries that's going across them borders, man. That's just the border, man. They keep blaming the Mexicans, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these Russians is coming through through Canada and all type of weird places, you know what I'm saying? These guys are cool, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, man, it's just information and resources. I think the more we talk about information and resources, we're going to be all right. You know what I'm saying? It's information and resources. Um, be on the lookout for MB Valley. He got some good music coming up. He's popping. Yeah, he definitely got some good music coming up. Be on the lookout for well, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Be on the lookout for um yeah. I went back in the days, man. It's just like Mexicans coming across that border. That's the crazy part about this. You know what I'm saying? They may, you know what I'm saying? That's the part that's crazy. If you're a demand, yeah, MMV, yeah, that's my guy. I was up north with him. I'm saying, good guy, man. We was in the same dorm together. We used to talk about what he's doing now. Like how he wanted to put it together, man. The brother did like 5 years. He did 5 years. No, 6. He had 6. Came home. Been doing right ever since. Never go back. Never went back. Family man. Do his music. You know what I'm saying? The Herc. I know him personally. You know what I'm saying? I know Boss Don personally. You know what I'm saying? He made gang. Yeah. He made gang in Canarsie. He made Fendi too, out there in Canarsie. He got ties to the fort though. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Fort Greene, you know what I'm saying? I went to one of his MMB cookouts, you know what I'm saying? And it was dope, man, family environment. But at the first one, his cousins was there. And back, Fort Greene, the park we was in that Commodore Park. So one side is Fort Greene, the next side is Farragut, and these guys sort of taking shots at each other. It's crazy. It was like a scene from '88. But the next one he's doing was popping, man. Yeah, definitely shout out to our bigger bang, man. Miami Moon and all of them, man. Shout out to Miami Moon, Bed-Stuy, Do or Die, you know what I'm saying? The other spot, not Glenmore, they from the other one. Bayview. Where's it, Bayview, right? Yeah, Bayview. You know what I'm saying? See, where he come from, there's Blood and Crips going to war, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Where, you know what I'm saying? Like where his territory is at, they go to war with Bloods and Crips. Where I'm at, when I was growing up, they wasn't going through all that. There wasn't no Blood and Crips stuff. The neighborhood I was in, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Bayview, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Kennard's got a bunch of shooters out there, though. There, Brookline, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, Glenmore, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things going on in them areas, man. Hell yeah. Corzine, you know what I'm saying? Definitely shout out to, rest in peace, Born True. Shout out to my man Shamik, you know what I'm saying? Tell you, man, it's more or less about who you be. Yeah, she see you, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So definitely, man, we in the building. Our Brookline houses, no doubt. There's a lot of guards there back in the day. See, I know about the guards being out there because my peoples were from Linden. So they will always be like, you know what I'm saying? It's different. It's so weird now because it's so weird because it wasn't like that back in the days. But now your buck was popping. But it's so close to each other. This is why it's a lot of wars going on because it's so close. You know what I'm saying? You know, we didn't have all that. It was like when you said what's on 105th Street, red tops. When you said what's on 99, blue tops. It wasn't a yo. We got villains and stones over there. We wasn't talking like that. We was like, yo, what's on 100th Street, red tops. Okay, bet. You know what I'm saying? Like we spoke about the tops and what money over there. Yeah, what's on 107th? Oh, they got the gold tops over there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Rush Mob and all that. You know what I'm saying? FTB for the block. HP Crew High Post. You know what I'm saying? That's how much money we thought about. That's true though. You ask somebody, like, yo, what block you from? Yo, I'm from 10, boom. Oh, yeah, you had the blue tops over there, right? Crazy, man. The dominance of what crack did. They even dominate. Yeah. This is the crazy part about this. He's right. It's a lot of B and C's. Now, I never been to Cali. B and C's mess with each other. And then in certain blocks, a lot of B and C's want to kill each other. But 90% of the beats be B and B wars. Now, 2000s, it was sort of bad with the B and C stuff. But now it's more B and B wars. More stupid stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? But they get together there. They get together. They get together. I think they get together. You know what I'm saying? They getting it together. Um, yeah. You see more of that now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You see more of that. Like at one point, it was a bad B and C ward. Definitely, like in certain areas, like East Flatbush by Clarkson and all that, they was losing their mind. By Riverdale and all that, the folks and all that was losing their mind. Um, by Sutter and Livonia, losing their mind. And you know what I'm saying? Like I told you, it depends on where you at. Not everywhere though. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They be going through it. 'Cause I know, like, Marcus Garvey Village, at one point they had more folks out there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's just because New York City's, so it's different now. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, the temperature's different now. You know what I'm saying? Because you just know where not to go. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just know that's where the Crips is at. If I have a reason to be over there, I'm not going over there. And you got some dudes who don't care. But a lot of times, man, it's be the young boys, man. You know what I'm saying? It just be the young boys. They go start some beef. There's a cookout somewhere. People dudes that come back, shoot the block up. Boom, innocent bystander gets hit because these young, you know what I'm saying? It's this culture. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now it is. It's because you see a lot of that. Where this guy in this corner go against this guy in that corner. And a lot of that stuff to be stupid. It's not about no money. It's that gang stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's just that gang culture. And a lot of these beefs ain't these young boys' beef. They just get caught up in it because sometimes the gangs that they claim. A lot of their beefs stem from stuff in jail. It don't really be the actual round the corner beef. Certain neighborhoods like that. With that block go to war with that block. But a lot of little gang stuff be because, this hood got faded, and now these dudes want to tell these dudes that they faded. You know what I'm saying? And that's what creates this craziness. You know what I'm saying? Like it's it's good that we getting the B's and C's together, but when we gonna get the B and B's together, that's you know what I'm saying. Yeah, the Mexicans losing their minds. The Mexicans losing their mind. You said why first half people, second half nah. Don't be like that. Be like told you this back in the days. It wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? We all went to school together. We all went. It was personal beefs. Like, cause most dudes went to the boys' club together. Most dudes is most dudes go to school together. Most dudes go to junior high school together. They went to public school together. You know what I'm saying? So the gang culture. This is what brought this. This guy's came in this gang. This guy playing that gang. Something happened up north in jail. Now these guys is going to war with each other. And then after situations, block hates block. You know what I'm saying? See, my block never got caught up in the gang situation, in gang culture. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's just different. You know what I'm saying? It's just real different. It's just you gotta be all you can be. You know what I'm saying? You right about that, because I've done be able to a bunch of Puerto Ricans and I'm black. As long as you don't play with their money, the Mexicans is just different. You know what I'm saying? It's just different. That gang culture in Cali is just a little more. It's weird. You know what I'm saying? But here, if you get to the bag, you could be green. Here, take this pack, go. You see what I'm saying? So as I'm saying, so with the gang culture, you have to get because a lot of people, right, when they don't know you or know who you around or who you've been around, they assume that you watch these documentaries and you repeat what's on these documentaries. But it's not about that. It's not about preaching what's in the documentary when you actually live within this. I've been around some racist Puerto Ricans before. Don't get it said. Don't know what I'm saying? I've been around some. I've been around some that do business with you, but still be like, yo, watch it. But I've been around some racist blacks that do the same thing. Yo, I mean, you gotta watch it, man. So it's just people. It's just certain people got certain things in them. I just know in California it's a little more retarded. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? So that's where, that's where I think a lot of times, man, I think different. That's why I don't come across with the racist shit. You know what I'm saying? Because my personal beliefs isn't for the people. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? How I feel about somebody. Because my hate ain't for a culture. I never had war with a culture. I told you, most of my beef I ever had was with African Americans. I never had, put it like this. In my lifetime, in 46 years, I had 4 fights with Puerto Ricans. Because we don't fight each other. We don't do that. We wasn't into that. We was into having fun. Like, it wasn't cool to be fighting your friend every day. That wasn't dope. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't trying to debo each other and try to play each other all day. You know what I'm saying? So, we had fun. And everybody stood in their lane because everybody knew what lane he had to stay in. You know what I'm saying? I never had. So it's not that it's just I never been around a group of dudes that's what they was into. Everybody wanted to get money. You take people on their own. Like I know there's a couple of retards across the street. I just don't deal with them. We don't even play with them because we know what type of time and energy they're on. Some people are just mad at the world. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I know dudes used to argue with me like, oh, you better the Puerto Ricans all day. You know the Puerto Ricans, you know the Puerto Ricans, you know the Puerto Ricans. They tell me that, and then 20 years later, what's up? Yo, me and son getting money together. So a lot of dudes, they just be talking because they're not involved. They're not in the loop. They're not in the mix. You dig what I'm saying? You feel me? I know dudes used to tell me about, oh, Zeke, you always you mess with the Puerto Ricans. You mess with the Puerto Ricans. I'm telling you, 20 years later, I come back to the block, yo, me and son, we partners. But I thought you couldn't stand them. Because what dudes do is what they when they can't be a part of something or they're not involved, they have to have that one dislike for it. They try to make it race wise. Where I come from, there's no need to be racist. We all have the same struggle. We all have free cheese. We all had welfare. We all had, you know what I'm saying? And it's funny, funny? Where I grew up 2 blocks where I last lived at, where I live at now. From white America. From white America. That's where I lived at. White America. I went to school with white kids. 96th Street, PS 198. Junior high school with white kids. Wagner Junior High School. I went to John J. Poole by 77th Street and York Avenue. White kids. Never been called out my name. Because my school zone where I lived at is everything downtown. My school zone wasn't PS 57. My school zone wasn't Junior High School 13. My school zone wasn't 101, 102, 99. So where I lived at, we grew up with the white kids. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the schools he went to. He went to school with millionaire kids. It's about 96th Street. You could Google this. Yorktown, Yorkville, Carnegie. That's the area I grew up in. You know what I'm saying? 96th Street, 86th Street, 77th Street. You know what I'm saying? That's our whole zone. You know what I'm saying? And what I'm trying to tell you is, we ain't go through that with them. People want to be down with us. It was crazy. We used to write graffiti. Me and my boys used to write graffiti. Graffiti crew was created on Park Avenue in my hood. Graffiti was created on Park Ave in my hood. That's where graffiti was, you know what I'm saying? Not graffiti, but the graffiti crew that I got down with. We extended our hand from that back of that project, the graffiti crew in my hood that we had, my block. Well, at one point we had over 100 members, right, that was just down with us. We had Russians, we had Italians, we had Irish, we had Indians, we had Indians, Guyanese, blacks, Puerto Ricans. What brought us all together was graffiti. Dominicans, Puerto Ricans. But, you know what I'm saying? So we never went through I ain't gonna front. Hip hop did bring a lot of diversity because a lot of dudes that wasn't accustomed to hanging out with African Americans did so because of hip hop. Some type of element, breakdancing, music, b-boying, graffiti, even smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the chat and everybody in it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? I think, racism is a learned behavior, man. And sometimes with racism, you have to stop somewhere. Your personal beliefs, your personal hate, or whatever the case may be, you keep that shit to yourself. You don't try to convince me to hate somebody. That's what I'm talking. That's what I do on the eye. What I do on the eye is when I'm mad at somebody, I don't blame the whole culture because I didn't grow up around that. You know what I'm saying? Forget if I go up to Puerto Ricans or Dominicans or whatever. I just didn't grow up around that. I didn't go F the white man because he keeping us down. That wasn't the type of time I was on. My whole thing was if they keeping my people down, how am I going to get up? That was my whole thing. If they keeping my people down, how the hell am I going to get up? Me going to war with them, trying to convince them that I'm a real one, is not going to do nothing for me. How am I going to get up? And that's what I've done over the years. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I messed up at the drug game was I should have invested in more properties and more stuff. I should have made better. Had I invested more, then I'd be chilling. I'd be chilling, man. All these years we sitting around barbering people in the game, we watching dudes take their millions. We just didn't take it serious. We didn't want to believe the truth. Sometimes you have to believe in something, man. I can sit here and read 50 books and it sounds so politically correct. But what have I really done for my culture? For my people, right? So now I'm going to give you the resources. I'm going to do what the Puerto Ricans did for me. This knowledge people pay for. I give it to you for free. Go to school. Simple. If you ain't got a record, become a cop, CEO, fireman. Put yourself in a position to hire and fire. There's nothing wrong with there's nothing wrong with being a fireman. There's nothing wrong with being a guy and being a nurse. You ain't got a record, take advantage of it. Use that not having a felony if you can't create your own business as your way to win in life. Stop thinking what you can't do. I know dudes that had got jobs, that had background checks, that had 20 gun charges, bodies, and still got great jobs. You know what I'm saying? So this is where we at, party people. The game done changed. You see what the industry is doing. We're about to watch the circus, though. We're about to watch the circus. Quinn, check out Quinn. He got the Takeover podcast. Please check him out. It's him. Two great hosts with him. Check that out. I'm going to come on later. Exactly, that's a fact. I'll be on later, party people. Hope you like the content. I hope you like the show. I'll be back later, man. I'll be back later, man. Just enjoy life, man. Love you, bro. It's a fact. You know what I'm saying? There's things to look at. Check out the Takeover by Quinn, the Takeover. Right there, he's right here. One, you know what I'm saying? Peace, love, unity. This is the win right here. This is for the win, party people. No problem. I'm going to bring more to you, too. Saturday, we on the popping. Come on tonight, man. That's what it's about. I got so much to talk about. I've been out here in these streets, man, having so much fun, man. Exactly. Subscribe to his channel, G'd Up. With that being said, party people, peace.